What is going on, guys? It is Goku Dan with new and approved name, Supernerd 81, aka Superman James.
What up, comic book kids?
Before we get into this podcast is going to be all about anime. We love me some anime.
Oh yeah,
but Supernerd here needs to be schooled a little bit on the anime game and what recommendations I will recommend.
I would say more like re-educate.
Re-educate, because you do know a little bit.
I do know a little bit, yeah.
Dragon Ball. That's all I need.
Dragon Ball, Escalaflone, and all the old ones.
All the old ones.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk about the old ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I wanted to put out real quick that you're definitely going to have some videos on your channel. Where can we find your channel?
Yes. I'm going to start my first YouTube channel tomorrow. I'm going to be promoting the Civil War unboxing for Marvel Collection Corps. Spoilers ahead, though. If you don't want to see it, don't watch it.
Oh, my God. It's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
Marvel Corps.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And your name on that channel?
It's going to be Supernerd 81.
Okay, and then I'll also provide the link down below in the description box so you guys can go check it out and go support them, man. I mean, this is gonna be a really cool video, and maybe I'll be a special guest.
Oh heck yeah!
Dan the Man Reviews.
You're gonna be my first guest, man. My first guest.
All right, and then also check me out on Dan the Man Reviews.
Oh yes.
My second channel, I'll have that down below. But let's get started. Enough of the plugs. Let's get started with some anime. Now, you just mentioned Dragon Ball Z, so a couple of animes, like older animes. What? Now that you're being reintroduced into anime, what genres do you like? Like, what kind? Do you like mystery? Do you like horror? Do you like action? Like, what kind of animes?
I like the action ones. I love the action ones, and I love the I guess fantasy ones, you would say too, like the medieval ones that they have, like
Berserk.
Oh, dude, I was just gonna say that one, dude. Berserk is my favorite anime of all time.
Berserk is dope, man. It's so bloody.
Yeah.
It's so in your face.
Yes,
like,
it is.
It's I think the newer one just came out this year.
Yeah.
So you can check that out. I don't know if it's on Hulu or whatever, but it has to be on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
It has to be on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. I just subscribe to Crunchyroll. They have like a like a little bit of shameless plug right now, I guess you could say right now.
No. I mean, if you want to get into anime, people who are listening to this podcast, if you're kind of new to the game and you're just this podcast is going to really focus on not some of the popular ones, but some of the in-depth ones, some of the more ones that people don't watch. And to watch these type of animes, you need sites to go watch them because a lot of these other sites. When I first got into anime. A lot of these sites like had my computer crash.
Really?
Yeah, and some of them have viruses and stuff. So you want to be legit about it. You want to get Netflix, and they don't have too much titles on their. There they have the more popular titles.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Hulu has a lot of anime
Yes,
they can check out, but Crunchyroll has a lot of anime as well. So the two main factors I would go for is Crunchyroll and Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu does have a lot of anime. I mean, I get lost there. Like I said, I know the old school ones. Like we keep on saying Dragon Ball and Escalafone. I know those ones. I don't know. Like you were mentioning one Hitman, I believe.
Ooh, One Hitman is dope.
I was looking for that on Crunchyroll and I did not find it.
Really?
Yeah.
It should be on there.
Maybe because I only have like that 30 days free subscription thing.
Maybe. Nah, you should have got it. If it's not on Crunchyroll, then it's definitely on Hulu.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll go
definitely
go check that out.
One Punch Man. That's a good way to start off the conversation because you want action, right?
Yeah.
You want something a little bit similar to Dragon Ball Z. One Punch Man came out, I believe. I don't know if was it this year. It seems like it was next year, but I think it came out this year, and I reviewed it. A lot of people were already hyped for it because a lot of times the manga comes out first, and then they adapt it to anime.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, it's just like comic books. Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
it's like a Flashpoint.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Justice League versus Teen Titans. Well, I think it's a 12 episode series, 12, 13, and then plus it has a bunch of OVAs. And OVAs, if you guys need to know, there's series, there's long series.
Okay.
There's long series because the manga is still going. The manga, like let's say take Dragon Ball Z, the manga just stretched out. So did the series, and the series was very popular. That's why you got a lot of Dragon Ball Z episodes. And plus, it was popular. The OVA is basically an episode that doesn't necessarily, it doesn't have to connect, or it does connect to the series, but it happens way after after the series is over. So like a 13 episode anime series, that is over. So they'll just put out some special episodes. So basically it's a special episodes that might have been in the source material or might just be filler. Filler
wow
is not canon. Filler is definitely, and you watch an episode, Dragon Ball Z even has filler, believe it or not. It's not connected to the source material, to the manga. It's just created by itself. So think Walking Dead, think Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon is not in the comic books, but he's on a TV show. So technically he's like kind of a filler character, and these storylines that he's involved are filler for The Walking Dead. It's not in the comic books.
All right.
So that's the same way with anime. Anime will have filler episodes to maybe give them time for the manga to keep going so they don't catch up, because a lot of times the anime series will catch up to the manga, so they have to do filler episodes.
Is that like the Tree of Might, like they did for Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, or are those
Tree of Might is definitely a movie? It's definitely not. I don't believe it's canon. I don't think it's canon.
They're not canon.
Bardock is not canon.
Really?
The movie Bardock was not canon.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Bardock himself, I think, is canon.
Oh, okay.
But I think that came after the fact of the movie. At first, I think the movie came and it wasn't canon, and then they made it canon.
Oh, really?
So the best example of fillers would be Naruto.
Okay.
Naruto has a ton of fillers, and that's why a lot of people are turned off from the series and stuck with the manga. But going back to an action-packed anime, the new, let's go into the new anime before we get into the old.
Okay.
So we got a little bit of the old Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z it boomed in the 90s. People love Dragon Ball Z.
One of them
is huge.
I used to watch on Toonami all the time.
Toonami is a great, and that's another great plug. So it was Hulu, Crunchyroll, and I believe we said Netflix a little bit.
Netflix, yeah.
But for television, if you can't afford that stuff, it's Toonami. And Toonami is now, it used to be every day.
Yeah.
Toonami used to be every single day at a certain time.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, I remember,
Yeah, I think they had Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Dragon Ball Z, of course. Tenchi Muyo.
Yep,
I love Tenchi Muyo.
I love Tenchi. I also had the box set of Tenchi Muyo also.
It's up there, man.
Oh, nice.
It's up there. Tenchi Muyo, and then I think Cowboy Bebop at some point.
Yes, Cowboy Bebop was in there. Yeah, I remember that.
So what's crazy was Toonami was every single day. So kids were watching this.
Yeah.
Elementary. I was in elementary and I was watching Toonami. Now we have Toonami and it's every Saturday.
Every Saturday now. Oh, wow.
And it's kind of in a later it depends on what you have, DirecTV or Comcast or cable. But now Toonami's in every Saturday, which I think it's kind of bad because I think you don't introduce a lot of people to anime, not like that every day, like getting off of school wanting to see something. It's like a regular program,
Yeah.
But now Toonami's every Saturday. Well, people do stuff on Saturday.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Family do stuff Saturday. Sometimes they're, they don't sit down and watch it. That's why that's why Toonami after a while left. That's why they canceled Toonami, but then they brought it back.
So they don't play in the mornings, like Saturday morning cartoons anymore?
Well, I don't think Toonami was ever in the morning.
No, it was never. But I was just wondering because that's a good way to get back to the kids. Because I remember when I was a kid, since it was like a long time ago. I
don't even think they do Saturday.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
or Sunday morning cartoons, like Spider-Man and X-Men.
I remember Sunday morning cartoons still. So yeah.
Yeah. So Toonami is a great plug. Toonami is like the grandfather of anime because that's how Dragon Ball Z was introduced to the public. Yeah. And that's why it got popular. So they changed up the format, but that Saturday you get tons of anime, and of course they're moving away from the older anime. They do have some older anime here and there, but it's mostly new. So Dragon Ball Z was the first. You could say Dragon Ball Z was the godfather of anime.
I would say that's right. Yeah,
people went into Dragon Ball Z. They loved the shit out of it. It's still popular to this day. Actually, before we get into One Punch Man, it's so popular that they made movies. Because Dragon Ball Z ended. I don't think you ever saw the Buu Saga.
I did see the Buu Saga. Yes, I did.
Okay, there's Buu Saga. Then there was GT.
Yeah, I got into GT a little bit. I had a few episodes. I remember of GT.
Yeah, and I think that was the time where it was Toonami was crumbling a little bit because GT was introduced, and they already showed a lot of the Dragon Ball Z episodes. Yeah. Even the Buu Saga, there was a lot of fatigue there as well because it just kind of ran its course. Yeah. So Dragon Ball Z, it came, it went, and we didn't have Dragon Ball Z for a lot of years. Yeah. We got a couple movies. We got Battle of the Gods.
I remember, I did see that one.
Now, Battle of the Gods was the first introduction to the god Beerus and the gods Goku fights a god, basically, the god of destruction. Then you had Resurrection of Frieza.
Yeah.
And with Resurrection, Battle of the Gods was so popular, and people were clamoring for more Dragon Ball Z. It was about the time to bring back Dragon Ball Z. So they were bringing out Resurrection of Frieza, which is the second film to the franchise of that kind of continuity. And then they said, fuck it, let's bring a whole series back. So right now, currently, we have Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, I heard about Dragon Ball Super here and there. I wasn't like I said, I don't know where to watch because I don't have cable right now. All I have Hulu and Netflix, and of course they don't have that stuff on there.
They don't have. I've looked, and they don't have Dragon Ball Super yet subbed on there, which is kind of surprising.
Well, I mean, like, tell you the truth about subbed and everything, I don't like sub too much, because
that's a great way to go into another one because what do you do not prefer sub at all?
I love dub because like with me, it's like I'm trying to read it, but then I'm missing what's going on. Or I'm watching what's going on and I'm missing what's being said, so I'm missing the story. And that's why I kind of turned away from anime a little bit because I don't want to read, because I got to concentrate on one thing at a time. Yeah. And so like if it's some action scenes going on, but they're talking about the story, I don't have an idea what's going on because I'm lost now. Yeah. Attack on Titan was actually one I was watching. I know you're not a big fan of it.
No, I am a fan of Attack on Titan. I just think it's not the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I really do like. I mean, I have Attack on Titan posters and stuff. But I'm not a huge. We'll get on Attack on Titan because that's definitely another boom that happened. But going back to the sub and dub. Yeah. A lot of people will say that. That's what people will always say is that they don't necessarily like anime because they have to read it. Yeah. And I can see that, but you got to understand that you get so much from the sub because that's the original voice acting, and you get a little bit more entertainment out of it because they're really going into it. Yeah. And reading and watching is not a problem to me. It just never was. I think it just works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. For me, it works either way. I can either do dub or sub, but dub has to be, and what you guys need to know is dub is basically the English translation, English actors, while sub is the original format and original voice actors, Japanese voice actors, and you have to read it subtitles. Dub works sometimes. Sometimes it works. It just depends on the voice actors and if they're good in that role. The leading, basically the people who are distributing the dub version and who are buying the rights from Japan, to bring it over here in America, the big corporation is Funimation.
Funimation.
Funimation is the one that distributes them. There's a problem with pricing right now with the DVDs because DVDs are very, very expensive for Funimation anime. Sometimes you get a bargain, you get a box set. Like I got Code Geass, and I got a pretty good deal on that. But Funimation is definitely the go-to outlet. I can totally understand the sub and dub for you. Has there been any dub that you just absolutely thought, oh man, it was terrible, or there's a dub that was, oh my god, it was really good?
The dubs that I really thought that was really good was, I personally, I'm going to say Dragon Ball. Goku's voice. I love Goku's voice. I think it's a Goku. I've heard the Japanese version. The Japanese version, I think it's a woman actually.
It is a woman.
Yeah. And so it's just like, I don't know, just like to me, the dub version of Dragon Ball Z, Goku's voice is, I love it. I think it's of course a male. And it fits him. He has like that heroic voice to him. And I think Goku has that heroic voice because of his stature. And I mean, that's why I like that one better. Another one, dude, you're gonna probably hate me for this one, but I think the worst dub voice is actually Naruto's voice. I seen a little bit of Naruto.
No, yes, I agree. I agree. It's terrible.
I seen the beginning when he first was, doing it's a ninja, right?
He's a shinobi.
Yeah. He sounds high pitched, whiny, and complaining. And so I was just like, dude, that's why it kind of turned me off of watching Naruto because of his voice. Yeah, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I like that one guy. I don't even know the name, so I'm gonna say one guy.
Sasuke? Oh no, Kakashi.
Yeah, the one with the one patch.
Kakashi.
Yeah, I thought he was a badass character, and I was all like, man, I would love to watch it, but Naruto's voice, man, just it's all high pitched and squeaky. And I know he's a little kid in this and like going through an adolescent party type thing, but
I am all on board with you.
Yeah.
Now the difference between me and Colt talked about this because Colt knows all that he's done. He's Dragon Ball Kai.
I heard him, man. He's good. He knows his stuff, man.
He knows his shit. He knows his voice acting. He knows his stuff. And what he makes a great prime example is like Goku dub is so much different than Goku sub because actually story-wise or character-wise, because Goku dub is more caring and like loves his family.
Yeah, exactly.
And you feel like he fights more. While Goku sub is he's all about fighting.
Really?
Yes.
I never knew any of that.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And you think that Chi-Chi and Goku moments Goku is labeled as a bad father.
Really?
Yes, he's labeled as a bad father who always abandons his family to go fight. Or he always dies.
Yeah.
Here's the always dying thing. Like it's not his fault. But he always goes and fights. He always goes and trains. It doesn't seem like he cares that much about his family.
Yeah.
The dub version makes it seem like he cares a lot about his family.
Yeah.
And Chi-Chi herself.
Yeah.
But the sub, I've been watching Dragon Ball Super, and this is the first time getting into the sub of Dragon Ball Z because it's not dubbed yet.
Yeah.
So I've been watching the sub, and you could tell like it's just a different Goku than what I grew up with. Naruto. This is good that you mentioned Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. Dragon Ball Z, I agree. I love it dub. I will watch Dragon Ball Z dub. I'm watching his sub right now, and it's not bad. I got used to it, but dub is my shit.
Yeah.
Naruto. What you saw was dub.
Yeah.
Don't ever watch it in dub. Don't you ever watch it in dub. Dub for Naruto, to me, in my opinion, a lot of people sometimes like it, but for me, it's horrible. A lot of them agree that Naruto's voice is terrible.
Yeah.
Subbed, so much better.
Is it?
Naruto's voice in subbed is iconic, I think. It's just as good as Goku's. It fits his character.
Oh.
So I do encourage you to go back to Naruto, but watch it in subbed.
All right.
And it's really funny when he gets in the comedic moments too, and he does that high pitch in the sub because it's really, really good. It's really good, especially with Kakashi's voice and everybody else. And that's let's before we get to One Punch Man, because One Punch Man is definitely the newer of anime. We talked about Dragon Ball, and we talked about Dragon Ball Z and how impactful it was. So Dragon Ball Z came along, amazing, right?
Yeah.
Culture phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Big in Japan, huge in Japan.
Yeah.
They even have like a Goku Day over there.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like a holiday, but Goku.
Nice.
And then it crossed over to the Western, and it's hard to get anime into the Western over here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In America.
Yeah.
But after Dragon Ball Z ended, like what was there left? What was there, what was the next best big thing? What was going to bring anime kind of back into the fold? Naruto was it.
Yeah.
Naruto,
I agree with you on that one, yeah.
Naruto came over here and it took everybody by storm.
Yeah.
15 years of Naruto. The manga just ended, but the anime series is still going. So we still have Naruto, and then another spin-off manga is happening with Naruto. So Naruto's going to be here for a while. But those first, years of Naruto, I mean, unbelievable how much it got as big. Not bigger, but almost close to Dragon Ball Z over here in America.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Naruto is huge. And so you've seen a couple episodes of Naruto, and they have, I think what appeals to Naruto is the characters and the design. I think the designs are really awesome. That's my kind of design.
I mean, I like Naruto's design. I mean, I think he's a really cool character. I mean, he has that orange and blue, I think, jumpsuit type thing. And it is orange and blue, right? When he's younger?
Yes.
Yeah. Plus, he has that sexy judo. I think it's hilarious.
Every
time he pulls that out.
Yeah.
And then he has the multiple, which is his new one. The one I saw, anyway, in the episodes I saw, is he just discovered the multiple attack, whatever it's called. I honestly don't know. But yeah. Sherikon, yeah. And I mean, I agree. I think that the anime is good. I mean, like the animation, his abilities are hilarious.
Yeah.
I think they're just amazing.
Yeah, and Naruto has the same formula as Dragon Ball Z. It's an adventure.
Yeah.
It's also striving to get better.
Yeah.
has jutsus. It has power-ups,
Mhm.
sometimes transformations. Yeah, it does have
Yeah,
transformations.
yeah.
Transformations. Like it has the same formula, and it has a protagonist who is striving to be the best.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
And he has a
yeah.
rival in Sasuke.
Uh-huh.
Naruto has a rival in Sasuke, just like Goku has a rival in Vegeta.
No, Sasuke is that one that's a little bit more better than him, right?
Yeah, he has Sharingan.
Yeah.
He takes things seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a past. Like I really do recommend you get into Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long series.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very long series. But I think there's Naruto and there's Naruto Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto Shippuden takes place like there's like a time skip.
Yeah.
But stick with the Naruto.
Yeah.
Series, the first series, and then see if you want to get into Shippuden or just pick up the manga. The manga is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I heard about those. Yeah.
So what you guys need to know, Anime 101. So it went from Dragon Ball Z, and then it went to Naruto.
Yeah, I agree.
Naruto is huge. There was another anime that blew up pretty well, too. But what you need to know, in Japan, what's number one after Dragon Ball Z is always going to be One Piece.
Really?
One Piece in Japan is a phenomenon. One Piece in Japan, they made a documentary. One Piece is huge.
Now I've heard of One Piece. I've heard of it. I just don't know anything.
It's about pirates. It's about I always say his name, Luffy.
I don't know the characters' names at all, but I
love One Piece too. I just need to catch up. It's so long. The anime series. Good luck if you're a newbie.
Yeah.
Because if you're a newbie and you're gonna watch One Piece, the anime series, you're not gonna get through that shit.
Yeah.
You're just not. There's too much. There's like 800 episodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're not gonna get through that shit.
Yeah.
You go for the manga. Now I was able to binge read a lot of the manga, but I'm still behind now, probably 200 chapters. Jeez. So I still need to catch up because I've been wanting to do reviews on One Piece, but I haven't. I don't do reviews until I catch up, until I know my 101. So One Piece is huge in Japan, but it never really crossed over in America.
Yeah.
Maybe it's starting to a little bit. I see a little trickle of that a little bit, but it's just not as big as Naruto. It will never be as big as Naruto in America. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It has. I think it has to dwell with the animation.
Yeah.
I think the animation is definitely different. And I think they like Naruto because it's a little bit more simpler and it's a little bit more just. I don't want to say it's not edgier, but it's like cooler to look at.
I guess, yeah, because doesn't the main character he stretch? Like that's his power or something like that?
Yeah, he eats a devil fruit that makes him he's pretty much rubber. He's the rubber man, basically. Luffy. It's awesome, man. I read the manga. It's an awesome series, One Piece. It's people love it. People say it's their number one. It's not my number one. It's in my top 10 because there's a lot of great backstories to the characters. Zoro, I have Zoro up there.
Oh yeah.
Zoro is one of my favorite characters in One Piece. He doesn't have any powers. He's just a man who's good with his swords, his katanas. One Piece is a really, really awesome series. And I do recommend you reading it. Not necessarily going to the anime. If you want to get into the anime, go ahead. But the anime, you're never going to catch up.
Yeah.
Never going to catch up.
800 episodes, man.
It might be like 6 or 7. I think there's 700 episodes.
Jeez.
It's just so long. You're never going to do it. You're never going to do it if you're barely, going at it. So One Piece is another, these are shonen series. These are adventure series. These are action series.
Yeah.
So these two are big in the anime community, and there is an anime community on YouTube and all that. You don't piss off the anime community apparently because they will eat you alive. I don't give a shit, honestly. Like we're edgy. Yeah, my opinion is my opinion. People take their anime serious, and that's fine. That's fine. That's like people taking Star Wars serious.
Well, it's just like me and my Justice League and me and my superheroes. I take that seriously.
Yeah, too. People will correct you on the spot. Like, no.
That's one thing I don't do. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to say, no, you're wrong. But now I let people have their opinion. Because it's like. You piss off people like that, and like all this stuff is meant to combine us a common interest. Yeah, if I used to say, well, like who's better, Batman? Let's just say Batman or Superman. And people would say Batman, I say, no, well, Superman can do this, and that.
You're not everybody's gonna like the same thing. You
Exactly.
Big thing is like Naruto or One Piece. People will go Naruto, and some people will say One Piece,
Yeah.
but then they'll go a little bit too extreme and say Naruto shit. This is why the shit is so shit. One Piece is shit because this is shit. Actually, One Piece is pretty good, but still, there's some things that are shit.
Yeah.
No, like it's like that. You know, I honestly prefer Naruto a lot more than I prefer One Piece, but why I recognize One Piece and how good it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not afraid to tell you what I don't like about One Piece and what I don't like about Naruto.
Exactly.
Like that's just my opinion. So the anime community, I mean, there's huge YouTube channels out there, other than me, of course. There's huge YouTube channels out there. There's a guy called For Neverworld. He's pretty big. He's up there. I don't know how many. I think he's up to 500 subscribers. I don't know how long he's been doing it. He was known for the Naruto reviews and stuff. He's I don't really like that guy though. Honestly, I don't really like him. I don't really like him. I don't have a problem with him. It's just I don't know, something about. I used to always watch his videos and used to always watch him, but he just kind of rubs me the wrong way for some reason. I don't know. You gotta check him out himself. And then I will. Then he broke down and cried in one video because his girlfriend dumped him. And I was like, come on, stop being a pansy. Man. I know there's King of Lightning. He actually had beef with For Neverworld, so it's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny how when these people have beef with each other and stuff. I don't really watch him. The ones I used to watch when before I even started my YouTube channel, because I used to just watch reviews until I was like, fuck it, I'm doing reviews. Was For Neverworld, and then was the phone 999 the phone 999. The phone 999, and this guy. I loved his Bleach reviews because he was correct on a lot of stuff. He would always go, "I'm speaking factual shit, man."
Maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah, Ichigo can't fight for shit. Like that's him, and he reminded me so much of Lupe Fiasco. He looked just like Lupe Fiasco. Very entertaining. So I used to watch him. I don't watch him I don't hardly ever watch him anymore. But he's not very big, but he was but he's known. But I'm surprised he's not as big as For Neverworld and all that, because he's a really good entertaining reviewer.
I think you gotta be, man. You gotta be an entertaining reviewer. That's what
he's very entertaining. But the other one also was Sawyer 7 Mage. Sawyer 7 Mage. This guy, I think he's more popular than For Neverworld. Definitely, he's definitely a charismatic kind of guy. He puts his jokes in like right. He has great timing with his jokes. He seems like an everyday kind of guy. Don't watch him anymore, but he's a great guy to watch. You could tell why he's so popular, and he never gets into the beef or anything like that.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
And then there's a couple other ones. I forgot. Whatever. I'm not that big of the anime community. I love my anime people who love anime, but when it comes to like the reviewers, there was some that I like to listen to and like to see their videos, but after a while, it's kind of hard when you're doing a YouTube video because you just like I'm doing my shit.
Exactly.
But there is like a couple channels I still freaking watch all the time. That's Mr. Sunday Movies, of course, and Jeremy John's not as much though. But it's definitely the anime communities. Those are the guys kind of to look for. And I know there was another big one. I can't remember his name though. He got a strike and he got 3 strikes and he was out.
Oh wow!
But then I think he came back. I think he cried on the video too.
What's with you anime guys and crying?
I don't know what's with them and crying. Like they love to shed some tears, man.
Hey, it shows that they're emotional and that they're approachable. Okay.
I'm pretty sure For Neverworld's a dick. I don't know the guy though. I don't know the guy.
Yeah, dude, those are pretty some strong words. What if he comes across your channel?
What if he does?
Oh, ooh, man! For Neverworld, I don't know you, but ooh.
Yeah.
Just be gentle with me, all right? That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm starting out. I'm lucky to get one, all right?
Like I said, breaking down his walls, I guess.
There you go.
So I mean, these guys know way more than me. Of course, like they say the names properly. They know they're more in depth. Like One Piece, like shit. I need to do my homework on One Piece still. You know, like read so many chapters, and I only have 200 left. It's still like shit. There's so much
Yeah.
material. These guys are better than me. They're better than me, but they're not as cool as me.
I give you that. I don't
cool.
know, but you know what, dude?
Yeah.
You're the shit. You're the shit to me.
Yeah. But those are the guys you got to know about. They're part of the anime community, and they're the ones that people want to see and stuff.
Yeah.
So we talked about Dragon Ball Z, we talked about Naruto, we talked about One Piece and how big they are. But there was a surgence. I saw there was a little surgence, and there was a series that was blowing up just a little bit. I don't know if you've heard of it or even watched a little bit, and that's Death Note.
I've heard of Death Note.
Yes.
I've heard of some things about Death Note. The only things I know is that he writes the full name and the person dies.
Yes.
And then there's like a demon thing that follows him around.
Yeah, Shimigami.
Yeah, and
Shimigami.
I guess he like gives him advice on who to write down.
Yes, he gives him the Death Note.
Yeah.
He gives Light the Death Note, and then it's a mystery, not a mystery because we know who's the killer.
Yeah.
For the people who are trying to capture him, it's a mystery. It's definitely a thriller.
Yeah.
It's a thriller. It has some horror aspects to it. It's Light versus L. That's the matchup that it is. They're both geniuses, and they're like L is like a detective, so to speak, and Light is just trying to make a new world order, so to speak. He thinks he's a god.
Oh wow!
So it's fantastic, and when that hit, people, and I think it was on Toonami, and people just loved the shit out of it.
Really, this was on Toonami, huh?
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff on Toonami. There's like this one series called Dead Man Wonderland, which is actually a kid who gets framed.
Wow!
By murdering his class.
Wow.
He didn't murder his class, but somebody framed him.
Yeah.
He gets sent into this prison called Dead Man Wonderland or something like that, and that one's bloody. There's a lot of bloody shit.
Yeah.
Akami Kill, I heard, is pretty bloody and pretty gruesome. Elfen Lied, very bloody. So there's different genres of anime. There's there's stupid magical kind of weird magic using girls in school. There's perverted anime. There's
very perverted anime.
Very weird anime. There's horror, there's drama, there's action, there's mystery. I just saw an anime called Erased, which is a mystery thriller. Very good. I thought it was very good. Some things, it wasn't the greatest, but it was very good anime for what it was. And then there's action anime like One Punch Man.
Yeah.
One Punch Man blew up. Everybody loves One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. Colt McCoy, Hero Stone Media, he just saw One Punch Man. He said, "Dude, you're right, man. Or what everybody was talking about was great. It's fantastic." I do recommend you get into One Punch Man.
I'll try it out.
It's only like 12, 13 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard anything about One Punch Man?
The only thing I've heard, I watched this on this YouTube site. I watch Mojo. And,
Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they do a lot of animes and a lot of top.
That's usually a top 10 list.
And that's when I saw One Punch Man, and from what I know and what I saw, like he just punches one thing one time, and it basically obliterates.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is so fucking beast, dude.
Yeah.
That's why people were like, dude, can he go into the Dragon Ball Z universe? he defeats his enemy by one punch. And at first you think it's sometimes it gets stale after a while.
Yeah.
Because like where can you go with this? Like you could literally just kill anybody with one punch.
Yeah.
But man, you need to just watch it though. Like it's some interesting characters that are not as strong as him, of course.
Yeah.
But the main character, One Punch Man, his name is Satayama. He's great, man. He's so nonchalant, and he's bald, which is kind of interesting. But there's a reason why he's bald, and he's a great freaking character. Like he's just very chill. He doesn't get the recognition he deserves, and he tries to get it, but people like view him like different. Like no, that other superhero did it. Like that. It's absolutely like I love One Punch Man, and I love that character. So it was great.
It does seem interesting from what I've seen, like little clips in there. I mean, I think hopefully I'm reading this one right, but there was a giant meteor coming towards Earth, and he just punches it, of course, with one punch, and it blows up. Yeah.
There's that part too. And the animation is beautiful.
It does look good. Yeah, I did see the animation. It does look really good. Yeah.
Yeah, the animation looks fantastic. And that's the one thing about anime too. It's like if you have bad animation like Dragon Ball Super, it's gonna be hard to keep watching.
Yeah.
But if you have gorgeous animation, that's why we love anime, because of the animation. Yeah. The animation is the key thing here.
I used to watch it because of the girls.
That too. So
13.
Let's go from that. Like,
Yeah.
do you know any of like kind of perverted kind of anime?
Perverted anime. Well,
Like that, just like you're just watching, like this is fucking ridiculous because these girls are like in bathing suits.
oh yeah.
They're doing so many sexual acts that are not actual sexual acts, sexual.
Oh yeah, definitely. One was this one on Netflix right now. I forget. It's called Extreme something. And they're all in tight, I mean, like schoolgirl outfits, and they see a lot of choni shots.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, that's like a popular anime thing, I guess, is a lot of choni shots.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, but I did like the story.
I think it's called Ecchi.
Ecchi, yeah,
Ecchi,
Ecchi. That's what it's called, yeah. And then there's another one that I really like. The story is High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead, like, definitely was. Not perverted, but yeah, it was pretty perverted.
Yeah, it was perverted. Yeah. From what I've seen, it was perverted.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, High School of the Dead, I liked High School of the Dead.
I do too. It was, yeah.
Come on, man. Like, everybody talks about that one scene.
Oh, go ahead, man. I'm married. I can't talk about that scene.
They're not even real.
People.
The anime girls are not real. Yes, I do have a poster with my girl Hinata. Love me some Hinata from Naruto. And but they're not real. Okay. I'm not expecting to go in there and like go see Hinata.
Yeah.
Like, they're not real. Tifa is not real. As much as there's some cosplayers that look like her though.
Yes, there are. Yeah.
High School of the Dead, there's one scene where the main, I don't remember any of their names, but the main guy has a rifle.
Yeah.
One of the Psycho though. Psycho, I love her. She was a purple hair.
Oh yeah.
A sword wielding chick who was killing all these zombies. She was smart. She was badass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the main guy has a gun strapped to another woman's like body.
It gets stuck. That's why I remember.
It gets stuck.
Yeah.
He fires it, and it's, of course, how it is, how they do it, slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
When he fires it, the chick that's, he's laying on top of, boob is just, like, flapping all over. Like, these chicks, all the chicks in the series have there's one that has gigantic boobs.
Oh, yeah, that's the blonde one.
That's the teacher.
Yeah,
and the other ones have, like, pretty big-ass breasts. And then, like... It's not, the bullet goes, it's going, through zombies.
Yeah.
And then that Psycho turns and like her boobs.
Oh, yeah. They move, yeah.
They go one way and the other, and like the bullet just goes right between them. It's like, are you fucking serious? But like, it's something you turn your brain off and like kind of laugh at, like, wow.
Yeah. And I remember like at the end of all that firing, when he got done firing the clip, it was a big sexual innuendo of him having basically sex with her. And then the clip.
And then she's going, like making all these moans.
And then the clip is out and you see the clip drop. That's a big one right there. I remember that part. And then like they had to like stop because her moves were hurting from the recoil of the rifle.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So this is High School of the Dead. This is a horror.
Yeah.
Ecchi horror or whatever. Not horror, but horror is basically a guy with a bunch of girls. Well, kind of it is.
Horror?
Horror.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
I just said horror.
It's a horror. Horror. Put it in there. So basically, it's a horror action comedy anime. There was one particular scene in High School of the Dead too that really I hated the main guy, the main character.
He's a bit douchey.
He was so douchey in there. But him and that Psycho chick are alone. They get stranded.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they fucking bang or not, because it kind of is implied that they do.
Yeah.
But she has this whole deal about like loving to kill people even before the zombie apocalypse happened.
Maybe that's why her name's Psycho.
So, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the name, but there's at one point where she has to take out all these zombies, but she can't because she's disgusted to herself, and like she thinks he's disgusted by her and the story that she told, because she has a story about how she killed a kind of innocent man and stuff.
Wow,
something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the guy it's like, I need you to like take all these zombies. I need you to take all these zombies. Like, I can't do it. Like this and that. Goes right behind her, squeezes the shit out of her breast, and like, I need you to do this. You're a killer. And, you're fucking weird. Like what? Squeezes the shit out of her breast, and then that night, of course, it just seems like they had sex. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff going on. Absolutely crazy, man. That's a crazy perverted anime. Is there any other ones that you got?
Man, there's one I saw. This was a long time ago. I forgot the name of it, but it was these two women, and of course they always have to do with the women.
Yeah.
One is like a mage, like a priestess, and the other one was training to be a priestess, but she wasn't. She just finally graduated. But anyway, they got control of a mobile suit, and the only way to operate this mobile suit is she has to get naked and sit in the pilot seat. And there's liquid water around. And the other one, she gets her abilities by being totally naked, and it looks like she's having an orgasm by herself.
Yeah.
And then she comes onto there's a lot of lesbianism in that one. But that is one that I do remember. My wife's going to kill me for talking about this.
They're not real.
Exactly. I know.
They're not real.
I know. But yeah, I remember that one. Also, another one I remember was called Cutie Honey. I remember the name of this one.
Cutie Honey. Why does it sound so familiar?
It's this one chick where she has all these different outfits. Of course, when she changes outfit, she's completely naked. And then this outfit comes on her. And these outfits help her fight. And it's a goofy anime. It has a lot of goofy aspects.
I think they made a live action movie of that too.
Did they?
Yeah, I think Decker Shaw or Decker, whatever his name is, did a review on that. I was like, oh my God.
But I remember that one, and then man, there's just been so many. So many.
I know there's a super perverted one called High School DxD. Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that sounds perverted.
There is one perverted show, but it's such a fucking fantastic show. It's written so well. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. Animation's gorgeous, written well. Manga's awesome too.
Mm-hmm.
Prison School.
Huh.
You need to check out Prison School. Prison School, I just stumbled upon it because I thought it was another anime that people were watching, but it turned out to be another one. I fucking loved it.
Really?
It's so perverted. Of course, yeah, Miko, the vice president. It's basically about these guys who go to this all-girls school, and they're the only guys there. They get caught in an act, like doing perverse, like spying on girls in the shower, and then they get sent into prison school. Which basically the president, the madam president of the school, the vice president, and they're like, somewhat like I don't want to say like they're. Not their subordinate, but high-ranking girl too. They have these guys put into the prison school, and they said if you do this time, you either go to this prison, the prison that we have in the school, or you're expelled. Oh, so of course they do that.
Yeah,
and then a lot of shenanigans happen. But vice president has huge ass breasts. Has like a schoolgirl outfit, but like the thing is just like
barely on, huh?
Barely on. There's this situation between one of the main ones from there's the vice president whose name is Miko. There's the madam president who's Mari, and there's their ranking, girl too, named Hana. Now there's a thing going on with Hana and one of the prisoners, the lead one. He likes this Mari's the madam president's sister. But Hana, like one episode. Oh my God! One episode, the main guy's name's Kiyoshi.
Yeah. So
Kiyoshi climbs a tree, helps a baby bird, and then she sees the one that he likes, Chiyo. They want to go to sumo wrestling, but he's in prison. So the prison is still in the school area.
Yeah.
It's just
it's just like an off branch, right?
Yeah. So
kind of like detention for us.
Pretty much, it's detention, but like they're prisoners.
Yeah.
What happens is. He rescues a baby bird, and then like he sees that Hana chick, and she's watching them, right? And she's just like this karate wielding badass chick who beats the shit out of him to get online. At first, she acts all innocent and makes tea, but she beats the shit out of him across her. Well, Kyoshi's up on a tree. Hana is like, he's like, oh shit, she's looking for me, this and that. But no, she just looks around, puts down her pants, and pisses. She has to go. That tea. She has to go really bad. course, the branch breaks. Kyoshi falls right there and sees her pee. And through the whole series, she's just trying to see this guy pee for payback. And throughout the series, a lot of things happen to her.
Wow.
You need to watch it. It is absolutely my favorite, one of my favorite animes of all time, just because how unique and crazy it is.
Yeah.
But it works. As crazy as it sounds, it works.
Really?
There's another anime we're going to talk about that actually is out there, but it works somehow. I mean, it has everything going for it. It has animation. The music's phenomenal. The characters are great. It's not that long. I think it's like 13, 12 episodes as well. The manga is fucking amazing as well. Like, Prison School is, if you're looking for a perverted one, a newer one, Prison School will do the trick. Prison School will definitely do the trick.
Perverted ones. Okay, got it, man. You anime people, man. You and your pervertedness.
People love pervertedness, man. People love, but there's not all anime series can be perverted. There's definitely a lot of anime series that hint at it. Like, you know, series like Naruto even has a little bit of it. It's not overbearing.
No,
that's called like fan service when people want all that. They want the boobs and they want all that stuff. Do you like mecha anime at all?
I do like mecha.
Which ones have you seen?
Gundam, of course. Macross, old school Macross.
Ooh, I haven't seen it, but I've seen like the title around and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the old school Macross. I love the Macross, and I like all the mech ones. This is one I remember. It was called Vandred.
Oh, Vandred. Yeah,
I love Vandred.
I like Vandred.
Yeah. And that was a good one with the whole, mechs, how they combine. But there's this one now, I'm going to date myself a little bit. There's this one anime I remember back in the day, 3 ships. Oh, I think it was called Ghetto Go. Ghetto Go is what it's called. Yeah.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah. 3 ships that can transform into a big robot. They all do different, like a Voltron type of thing, but just with 3 ships. And I remember that one. I remember watching that when I was 8 years old. I remember going to the video store when they had video stores. Yeah. It was a big box, right? It wasn't like a normal how video came in those cases. Yeah. It was a big box. I remember I want to rent this one. I remember getting it every time. Because I loved it. I mean, it wasn't perverted. It wasn't any of that. It was just a mech. It was a mech. Action. And I love the fact that this mech had hatchets. Didn't have the classic swords like all of them do. It had hatchets. And I remember, because this was English dubbed, so I enjoyed it. And I remember I used to go, double hatchets, go! And he used to throw the hatchets, and they used to swirl through the air and everything. But I remember all the time, it always ran out of power.
that was the one thing, Yep. Yeah. So have you ever heard of Evangelion?
Yes, Evangelion. I've seen all the Evangelion.
You've seen them all? Yes. Okay, so because you're familiar with that, and that is also another anime cultural impact.
Oh yes, I loved it.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's good.
Yeah. I loved it personally. I did. I love the characters.
I really liked it. The characters. It was. What you need to know about Evangelion when you get into anime, Evangelion is such a more darker, grittier, psychotic type anime. It's not incoherent. Sometimes it could be. There's a lot of themes. There's a lot. What you need to know about anime too is not. It could be cookie cutter. It could be straight to the point. Yeah, it could be deep. Yeah, it could be deep in thought. It could be deep in story. It could have a lot of symbolism. It could have a lot of aspects of what you don't like. A lot of horror aspects to it and a lot of depressing aspects to it. Yeah. Evangelion is one of the depressing animes.
It is pretty depressing,
It's very depressing. The character himself, the main character, is very, I think his name was Shinji.
Yeah, Shinji,
Shinji is a depressed, he suffers from depression, I believe, character. Yeah. It has mecha in it. It has these things called angels who come and try to destroy the earth. Their mecha, they have there's a character called Rei.
That's the popular one I know.
Very popular. I don't know why she's so popular, honestly.
I don't either. I honestly don't know.
She doesn't have too much of a character in it. She's very mysterious.
I think that's why she's popular.
I think the design as well. Yeah. There's also, I can't remember her name, it's the pigtail one.
Is that the one with the red suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot her name too.
Suka, I think.
Yeah, and she has a patch too, right?
At a certain point because she gets injured really bad.
Yeah.
it really dwells on a lot of religion aspects to it, and I believe the
yep.
creator even like the creator was depressed.
Yeah.
The creator like wanted to commit suicide. That's why.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This guy was like suicidal.
Mm-hmm.
So he made this series, and people just like were drawn into it. And you know, anime doesn't have to be perfect. Anime doesn't have to be you know, sunny and all that stuff. You can have an anime like Evangelion and be depressed and stuff, and people gravitate to it.
Oh, it was good. I loved it.
It was really great. It was a lot of the design work was really, really great. I don't think a lot of people, either you're on board or not really with the story, but you gotta say like the animation and the character designs were really well done, especially the iconic Rei and the iconic Asuka, I believe.
Yeah, Asuka, yeah.
And even Shinji himself, we just never had a protagonist like that, and how depressed he was.
Yeah.
So Evangelion is another very cultural, impactful series, especially a mecha series.
Yeah.
Because I think I remember when Pacific Rim was coming out, Guillermo del Toro was helming it. I was like, oh my God, this is pretty much Evangelion.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
This is pretty much Evangelion. But what the sad thing was about is I guess this is the greatest example of making something a little bit lighter and brighter and, you know, fun. That's Pacific Rim. I was expecting a little bit more Evangelion with a little bit more deeper stories, deeper character. But I didn't get that for Pacific Rim. It doesn't necessarily mean I didn't like it. I really liked it, but I didn't love it as I should have.
I see Pacific Rim mixed with Evangelion mixed with, let's say, that Ultraman. Remember that? If I don't know if you ever heard of that. Ultraman?
I heard of them.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, or Power Rangers. Let's go with Power Rangers.
Power Rangers is definitely one of them. But Evangelion is definitely gave a cultural impact, most definitely.
Yeah.
The other one too, mecha wise, is Gundam.
Yes.
Never was a fan of Gundam.
I was a fan. I was just a fan of the mobile suits. I love the mobile suits.
And Gundam's been around for years.
Oh yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
Just never was a big fan.
I remember the first Gundam. I remember the first one. I liked the shield, the whole different mechs that they had, you know, like, but the one was the main one. I forgot mobile. It's not 000. That's in Gundam. Different one. But yeah, I remember the first one, and I remember the kind of like the evolution of them.
Yeah.
With 00 was my favorite Gundam.
Yeah.
Also the one I like the 8th MS team that they had a Gundam. It was a unit of Gundams that they had.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great series. I love that series.
It's very, very popular.
Yeah.
I mean, even they did Dynasty Gundam game.
Yep.
I was gonna pick that up one time.
I remember the Dynasty games.
Newer anime. We're getting into the newer anime.
Yeah.
I'm not a big mecha guy, but when they do mecha, I like them to incorporate maybe like some romance to it or something like that. More of a plot than just robots fighting. I know there was, but going back real quick to the older one, I know there was one on Toonami called like Big.
Oh, the Big O.
Big O, Big O. I know Big O was one of them too.
Yeah, I remember watching Big O. Yeah.
There's Big O, but the newer ones, Gurren Lagann. Have you heard anything about Gurren Lagann?
Never. Nope.
Row, Fight the Power. Fucking awesome. I remember sitting down and watching the trailer for Gurren Lagann, and it's crazy because when I was watching, I'm like, oh, it's just like a fun kind of dumb, crazy kind of bizarre anime with a lot of comedy. It's like a comedy. I go into watching it, and it is completely a coherent, great characters, great story. It's about Simon the Digger. It's about
Simon.
Yeah, his name is Simon. And you got to know about anime. They do have a lot of Latin in there.
Yeah, I noticed like Mikasa. You know.
Yeah, Mikasa. Bleach. The Espada.
Yeah.
Bleach has a lot. Kubo definitely likes his Spain.
Yeah.
Like the Spanish. But Gurren Lagann is fucking. I'm gonna say it. It's a masterpiece.
Wow, that's pretty big.
It's a masterpiece. It's hits so much emotions. Could be funny, could be dramatic, twists, turns, characters, phenomenal, action sequences, amazing, animation, great, fantastic, mecha battles, awesome. The mecha that's in there is called Gurren Lagann, and what happens is Simon is and his people they're underground. The animal people are basically they rule the top. They rule the earth, and the humans are underground. They've been underground until Simon Kamina, he looks up to him like he's his bro. Kamina is just eccentric, manly a man, has his sword, has these glasses, has his cape. They find, I think, Goron. I think it's Goron. They find Goron. They, of course, chick with the bikini. She's iconic. Yoko. They team up with her. They go onto the surface and they just battle all these. Basically, all the animals who are taking over. Yeah. I mean, they're not just animals. They're actually like animal kind of beings or whatever. Yeah. They're superior. They're like a superior race. They battle all of them. Trying to take over, trying to get to the Spiral King and take him out because the Spiral King is what rules the whole place and stuff. And just trying to leave the surface or leave the underground behind and be in the surface. Gurren Lagann is fucking fantastic, man. It is so good. It is so entertaining, so wonderful to watch. Yeah. It's actually the same people who made Kill la Kill.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I'm saying you should watch Gurren Lagann first and then go to Kill la Kill. Because Kill la Kill, a good anime, and that is very perverted as well.
Yes, it is.
Very perverted, more perverted than it's definitely Gurren Lagann wasn't as perverted. It had perverted moments, but not as perverted.
Yeah.
But Gurren Lagann was it had so much going for it. Honestly, the ending, I watch it at least once every year, but it's so hard for me to watch because it's so emotional. Yeah. It's so good. I think it's 25 episodes. Okay. Very, very reasonable. It's very good, man. Very, very, very good.
I'll definitely do. That'll be the first one I check out.
So Gurren Lagann, if you guys haven't seen it, you need to watch Gurren Lagann. And people, if you ask anime people Gurren Lagann, they will say, fucking yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely give that a look.
There's also another one that's more of strategic, but beautiful animation, great characters, somewhat like Death Note with the main character of Light. He's trying to change the world. Yeah, that is Code Geass. Code Geass is fantastic. It has that Holy Knights, that Knights of the Round Table type aspect to it.
Yeah, I like those kinds.
It's a mecha though. It's still a mecha. Oh, nice. And it has Lelouch. Lelouch is his name is Lelouch Britannia. He basically is starting a rebel against somewhat the government. But they're called Britannia. He's starting a rebellion towards them. So he's pretty much, it's basically following a terrorist group taking over the government. Oh, okay. but it has a certain power called Code Geass, where he's able to use his power for I believe a certain amount of time. I think they had it as a certain amount of time, where he's able to. He has an eye. He opens up his eye. He uses Geass on a person, and he's able to have that person do whatever he wants. Oh wow! Yeah, for a certain amount of time. Code Geass is another it's strategic. The Lelouch, very smart. That's how he's able to do this rebellion. Yeah. He's an anti-hero, honestly. He could be bad, he could be good. A lot of the music's fantastic, the animation's gorgeous. The fight sequences are great. Just another well-rounded anime. And that actually has 2 seasons. So there's Code Geass season 1, there's Code Geass R2, and that's the end of it. But very, very fantastic. So Code Geass, another one with Gurren Lagann.
Definitely we're going to go see that one too. So what is the first one called again?
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann. Yeah. Gurren Lagann is one of the most popular ones. One more mecha one is Eureka 7. It's more of a romance one, but the Nirvash in there, the mecha in there, is the designs in there is freaking beautiful, man. The freaking animation there is beautiful, and the action sequences are some of the best action sequences I've seen in a long time. Oh, nice. So Eureka 7 is another one. It's more romantic though, because it's more of a coming age story. Yeah. Renshin Thurstad, boy meets girl. Eureka is another kind of being. She's a Corallian, and nobody knows what these Corallians are really. They're like in there. I don't even think it's not even set on Earth. It's set on like a different kind of planet. But humans are there. Yeah. So they're mixed with these Corallians, which is basically Mother Earth or Mother whatever, the nature or whatever. Yeah. But the mecha battles are fantastic. The mechas really look cool. I think the Nirvash is one of the most iconic mechas to date too. But Eureka 7 is another great one. All right. And then you have your horror animes. I mean, we can go to genres of animes. Like, have you heard of any horror animes?
The only couple I've heard of is Hellsing, one of my favorites.
Hellsing is
Yes.
a classic.
Yes.
Alucard,
Yes.
Dracula.
Dude, I honestly think that no one can beat Alucard, dude.
He's too
Yeah.
overpowered.
Yeah, he is.
He's eternal.
Yeah.
He's eternal.
Yeah.
Bloody anime.
Oh yeah.
They have Hellsing, and then I believe they have Hellsing Ultimate.
Yes.
And Hellsing Ultimate really dwells into the Nazism.
Yeah, it does. It does. I've seen a little bit of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and Hellsing is fucking fantastic.
Yes.
If you love gore, if you love vampires,
Yes.
I think it takes because I know there's Vampire D.
Oh, that is my first anime. My first anime. The one that got me in anime.
Really?
Was Vampire Hunter D. I remember this. I remember when I was younger, maybe about like I would say 9 or 10, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching it because I was saying not 9 or 10. I'll say like when I discovered about girls and everything like that, about that. And so I was watching this anime and I was like, dude, I love vampire hunters, I love vampires, I love everything like that. But I was watching it and I was just like, wow, this is a really good anime. And I remember it. I remember the classic one. I remember that's the first time I ever saw like a naked anime character.
Yeah,
was the girl, and she was wearing that short skirt thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the old one. There's been a recent remake.
Yeah, there's been a couple adaptations of Vampire Hunter D.
And oh my gosh, my favorite anime by
Actually,
far.
I think I have the VHS up there. I think it's still up there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's still right there. Yeah, my
see,
friend let me borrow that, so I finally got to see Vampire Hunter.
Yes,
or Vampire Hunter D.
I remember that, and I remember getting the PlayStation game.
There was a PlayStation.
There was a play, and you know where I got it at? Walmart in Rio Grande.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's crazy.
That's my favorite anime because that one launched me in loving anime.
Yeah, like mine was Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah.
It wasn't. A lot of people would think Dragon Ball Z, but no, it was Tenchi Muyo that launched me into the anime. And then it was Dragon Ball Z. Then it was Akira. And we'll get into those. Those other ones in a minute. But yeah, horror anime. Yeah, Vampire Hunter D.
And those are the only ones that really honestly know is Vampire Hunter D and Hellsing.
Hellsing's. That's great. You start off with Hellsing.
Yeah.
There's a couple more like Elfen Lied. I used to call it Elfen Lied, but it's called Elfen Lied. That one's fantastic. That one is like more, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's definitely deals with this girl who escapes, who wants to see her childhood friend. She has amnesia, so she kind of goes back and forth from being a lovable, sweet, innocent kind of being to a psychotic, monstrous murderer. But what she has is she has these invisible arms that nobody can see, and she chops the shit out of people.
Wow.
Like there's a lot of head decapitation. So Elfen Lied is another fantastic series, beautiful animation, great story, such an iconic opening song. The song is so iconic, really sets you up for the series. Another one I'm watching right now is Tokyo Ghoul.
Heard of that one.
Tokyo Ghoul is actually really good. It's actually, I'm really entertained by Tokyo Ghoul right now. I'm on the first season. I'm almost done with the first season. I got to move on to the second. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the manga, but it has great animation. Kaneki is a great protagonist for now. He reminds me a little bit of Shinji.
Really?
A little bit, not too much. Reminds me a little bit of Shinji. Some great characters, great fight sequences. What I liked about Tokyo Ghoul is the creativity of their weapons. Yeah, I like the creativity of the weapons. So Tokyo Ghoul is definitely another one. Horror aspect. There's also another is more of a mystery kind of horror to it. It's kind of like the Final Destination of anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're trying to figure out like, why are all these students in the classroom dying? So that's another great kind of horror thriller mystery anime. So
man, Final Destination, man, that made me afraid to stick my hand down the disposal to clean it, man.
I know Final Destination did a lot of things that scarred you a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But for the horror aspect, I do recommend Hellsing. Hellsing is awesome.
I love Hellsing.
What did I say? Elfen Lied and what was the last one I said?
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul seems to be very good. And I know there's a lot of other horror aspects of anime out there, but those are the ones that I so far like kind of like really stick in my head. What about What about romance? Have you check out any romance anime?
Nah, not at all.
Romance anime doesn't necessarily have to be just straight romance.
Yeah.
There could be also comedy aspect to them, like a harem. A harem is basically a guy who all the girls like and want to be with, and he's a lucky son of a bitch who can pick throughout any of these girls. Tenchi Muyo was one of them.
Oh, really?
Tenchi Muyo is a harem. Think about it. Tenchi. Tenchi is awesome.
Yes.
Anybody who is barely getting into anime, I will recommend Tenchi Muyo.
Oh yeah, I've seen Tenchi Muyo.
First one I would recommend, like Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah.
There's also some great ones. But there is a romance anime that's purely kind of romance that has a lot of great humor in it. It's called Clannad. Clannad is based off, I think, a game. They made it into an anime series. Probably one of the most beautiful soundtracks I've ever heard in anime.
Nice.
Fantastic. Very emotional. A lot of great human aspects to it. A lot of great realism with the character, like relationship wise. It's just a very heartwarming anime. It has a couple OVAs as well. Very great OVAs that it has count with it. Another romance one is Emma Victorian, which is set into like the London era, like back in the day, like the 1800s. Another great kind of romance one. A lot of comedy romance, like a harem would be Tenchi Muyo. Would be another one was called Shuffle. Shuffle was really, really fun and entertaining. It's about like a human boy and there's like different kind of girls, of course, that are attracted to him. But these girls are just not normal humans. They're actually, some are demons, some of them have magical or witches. So it's definitely different.
Is one of them a vampire, the main one?
No. They use that plot a lot, but Shuffle I've seen really used it.
It's called Shuffle. Okay.
A lot. There's so many harem animes. It's crazy. Like it's kind of hard. But the one I really do recommend is Tenchi Muyo.
I love that one.
And Shuffle and romance wise, Clannad's the way to go. Any other kind of animes that you could think of?
Like the one that really comes to my mind a lot when I think of anime, and I think is an iconic anime in action, is Berserker. I mean, I know that's not a series, but
Berserker
or Berserk.
Berserk. Berserk is definitely a beast anime.
And that's when I think anime and I think gritty anime, I think Berserk. Because Guts has an amazing story, tragic story.
Dude's a man.
I mean, the dude has been dropped, freaking everything to him. And he's still going. And I love the fact that his berserker armor does not heal him. It hurts him.
It hurts him.
But it just it's like pins. It just pins him back together. And that's it. And I mean, it's just, dude. The dude had his girlfriend raped in front of him, man.
Oh, I know.
By his best friend.
Hawk.
Yeah. No,
that's a team.
Yeah, that's a team. Hawk. What's it? Oh, what is his name? Because she worshipped him. I can't remember his name either right now. And
he was a real son of a bitch, though.
He was cocky. He was very cocky.
Actually, there is a friendship right there between him and Guts.
Yeah, there is,
But he just turns. He just turns.
Because of the egg thing.
That he just becomes like a real son of a bitch. It's just like you want to see that dude dead.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I mean, like, it's just oh my gosh, it's an amazing anime. And the fact that his sword, the Dragon Slayer, I mean, that thing is huge. And he wields it no problem. It's because he was training with big swords his whole life when his adopted dad, or the leader of that, that found him, the mercenary group that found him, taught him with a big sword. Like he says to him, "There are no baby swords here." He was a dick to him. He like kicked him, punched him, sexually abused him. It's like, dude.
Berserk is like really in your face, just like Claymore.
I've seen Claymore.
Claymore's in your face too. Claymore seems like it's like borrowing from Berserk too. We'll get to the big swords in this other anime because I think it's really a big nod to it. But some animes I do recommend that are under the radar that people should watch is Bakuno. And Bakuno is a mafioso type anime, I believe like 1930s.
Oh, okay.
It has that Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, nice.
Like chronicle order. It has great mafioso type characters. mixed in with the anime aspect of alchemy.
Oh, really?
There's some characters that could live forever, but they're could be absorbed by other people who have eternal life.
Oh, nice.
It's fucking great.
See, that sounds like one I would like right there. Yeah.
It's probably my favorite anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, with you love
hard.
a lot. Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
But, like every time I let go, like, what's my favorite anime? Baccano like pops in my head.
Wow.
I rewatched it, and the animation could be a little bit better, but like it still has great animation. The soundtrack is phenomenal. That hands down is probably the best soundtrack.
See, I noticed that with all these you mentioned soundtrack and everything, and I was just like, like I never got behind the music of the anime. It just it's kind of I guess
I think some anime, the music is just there.
Yeah,
but some anime really elevates. The story, just like a movie, just like the soundtrack for Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
John Williams scored to Star Wars. It's the same with Baccano to the series. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I definitely listen for a story this time, or listen to music as you say.
Watch the series.
Yeah,
Baccano, and then it has a counterpart called Durarara, which takes place like so many years after. It's not Baccano, but it's just set in the same universe. It's pretty good too. It's not that bad. And other animes, so I guess we got to get into like the bigger, a little bit well-known animes that people, if you're going to watch anime, I mean, these are independent kind of animes we're talking about. Another one is Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen those ones. I love them.
There's two series. There's the Full Metal Alchemist that kind of stray away from the manga and its ending. And then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that retells it and tells you the manga's ending. Yeah. I actually prefer the one that strays from the manga.
Really?
Yeah, and they made a movie called, I think, something Shambhala.
Yeah.
Which is basically the true ending to that first series.
Yeah.
I like the first one better than Brotherhood. Brotherhood was cool, but like I think because I saw that one first, and I think that has definitely more of an emotional pull.
Yeah, it does. I agree with that one. Yeah.
What's so great about Full Metal Alchemist is the emotional connection you get.
Oh yeah, between Elric and
Ed.
Ed,
Elric and Al.
Yeah,
Al.
Yeah.
Though the brother relationship there, like it's nothing like forced or nothing like over the top.
They naturally love each other,
They naturally look out for each other, and it's not like a brother complex where he's like always have to be there with them.
Yeah.
Like it's just you go with this journey with them, and you want, and it's about them getting their bodies back because they use alchemy to try to get their dead mom.
Yeah, and then that's what messed them up, and then Al's body got destroyed.
But Ed was able to transfer his soul into the armor.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic series. And talk about music. You gotta say the music was.
Yeah.
Did you notice the music?
Yes, I did.
The music was phenomenal.
Yes.
And the animation was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I really love the character designs.
I love Mustang.
Oh, Mustang's awesome.
I love Mustang.
I love Risa.
Awesome.
I love Risa too. I love all of them.
Yeah.
I love Hughes.
Yeah.
I even like the villains too.
Yeah.
I like Sloth.
It's Lust. Yeah.
Oh my god. I love all those characters in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I really loved what's his name with this with the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his name.
I forgot his name. Yeah.
I want to say Scar.
Scar sounds right. Yeah.
Scar sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was awesome. Too.
Yeah.
Like it's very emotional. So,
yes, it is.
So people who go into Full Metal Alchemist just prepare to like lose a lot of characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because these characters are not safe.
No.
Full Metal Alchemist is one of them. Another one is Bleach.
Yes, Bleach. I've seen Bleach.
Bleach is really cool. It does weigh down towards like because there's just too. Bleach should have ended honestly a long time ago.
I think there's too much talking in Bleach.
There's too much talking. There's too much chaos.
Yeah.
Like there's too much storylines that are going everywhere. But those first arcs of Bleach are amazing. The Rescue Rukia arc, the Society arc. Even Ichigo has that big sword out. Which reminds me of Berserk.
Yeah. Yep.
So Bleach is awesome.
Yeah, to me it looks like a big kitchen knife.
Pretty much, yeah. But I really like the character Rukia. She's talk about strong, independent characters and female anime characters.
Is that the one that has like the shirt that's like really cut off right up to here to her boobs?
No. This is the one that's actually kind of tiny and she has black hair.
Oh, okay. The one that teaches them.
Yeah. She's really awesome.
Yeah.
She's not, they don't overly sexualize her at all.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like her own badass, her own little badass. I mean, she could be she could be definitely more powerful, but she's an awesome character.
Yeah.
And I really love the relationship between her and Ichigo.
Yeah.
So there's chemistry right there. And that's what you want in anime. Anime needs chemistry too.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
So Bleach is another big one. That used to be a big one. It used to be a super popular
I remember,
one.
yeah.
But it kind of fell apart because it just went too long.
Yeah.
And it's still going, which it needs to end pretty soon.
Yeah.
Other animes, like trying to think of, like there's been so many fucking animes.
Yeah, there has been a lot.
There's been romance. Going back to the romance, how can I forget? Nisekoi was another great one. It's another kind of harder one where all the girls like this one person.
Yeah,
it's another great romance anime one.
So the harems, I'm probably saying that wrong too. Those ones are like the one guy gets all these girls, right? That's a harem one.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I'm getting some good recommendations. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so many animes out there. We could actually look at the thumbnail right here.
Oh yeah.
Fairy Tail is another one.
I've heard of Fairy Tail. I've seen it, but I never actually seen the episodes. I just seen it. Yeah.
Dwells with magic. Dwells with guilds.
Oh, nice.
Has that kind of like, I don't say Lord of the Rings type aspect.
Oh really?
More like Warcraft type aspect to it.
Oh, speaking of Warcraft, I can't wait till that movie comes out.
Yeah, that movie looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Has some good characters, but I kind of fell off Fairy Tail after a while because there was really nothing too iconic and memorable about it. There's some really awesome moments, but honestly, it just after a while, it's just like, yeah, for a kill, we're gonna prevail, and they pretty much prevail.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't say it like that, but it's kind of implied. Like it's like that. But what really I like, other than Fairy Tail, is the Seven Deadly Sins.
I just actually got done watching that one.
Did you just watch Seven Deadly Sins?
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
And I just came across it, and I saw the title, Seven Deadly Sins, and I was like, oh wow, that seems pretty cool.
So you watched the whole series?
I did watch the whole series. Yeah.
Wasn't it great?
Yes. I thought it was amazing.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh man, I honestly like the big giant girl.
Yeah. Oh, what's her name? I always forget her name.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I like Pig.
The pig character is funny too. I like King, man.
King's good.
King's cool, little badass. Yeah,
he is.
And Meladonis is pretty awesome.
I like Merlin.
Ban is cool too. Barely any Merlin in there now. Yeah, and King Arthur, like he just shows up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The Seven Deadly Sins is a newer kind of anime series as well, and that's on Netflix. And that has to do with a lot of travel, and that really reminds you of Lord of the Rings a little bit.
It does. It does.
And man, it's such a fantastic series. Like the animation, like at first I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get into this animation. And I got into like, you know what? It's actually really well. It's a different kind of cartoony. Yeah. It's like it was like the Hobbit kind of animation.
I would say that. Yeah. My favorite part of the movie is when they're talking, like they're doing like a little, because he likes her, the princess. Yeah. Is when they're talking, and then all of a sudden he moves slightly to the left, and then he just catches that spear, and he's going through like buildings, and then he just, he just returns it right back to, and it hits the guy right here. I mean,
that was beast.
I don't want to give away too much for people who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you totally need to watch it. That's an awesome scene. I like the fact where he just grabs her ass. It's very perverted. Yeah, but like it's a funny kind of perverted.
It is where funny.
And it's kind of good to see like he's not shy.
Oh no, he's not shy. I like the fact that he is this powerful being.
He looks like a little fucking kid.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks like a hobbit.
Yeah,
he looks like a hobbit.
He looks like a kid. But he's very, very kind, very, very, like nonchalant. You know, he's very like, like, we'll get it done. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think he's a little too cocky in that sense too.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he can be a little too cocky, but he's a great all-around strong character.
It looks like he likes to have fun.
Oh yeah,
he likes to have fun more than battle. People. Yeah. I really love his relationship with Bon.
Yeah,
Bon is like. He's such, and like his weapons, like there's different. All have different kind of abilities, which is really awesome. Like the giant girl, like I really like her as well, especially when she shrinks down to stuff. Yeah. Dude, Seven Deadly Sins. Dude, we gotta do just a podcast.
Dude, I'm down with that one. Dude.
I think I got Colt too. He's gonna watch Seven Deadly. I got JJ. I think JJ Wilson wants to do one too.
Yeah.
Seven Deadly Sins is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones to anime series. It's so good. And
Yeah.
I've been keeping up with the manga a little bit,
Mhm.
but I think I'd rather see it in animated form.
Yeah, the animated form, like I said, I just came across it Netflix. You know, like
Yeah.
I was looking, like I was bored one day and I was looking, well, Seven Deadly Sins, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So I just said, you know what, I'll give it a try, and I watched it and I loved it.
I like Jericho too.
Yeah, Jericho's a good character.
She's
yeah.
a good character
yeah.
too,
yeah.
and the other girl.
I like like I said, I don't want to say too much for people who haven't seen it, but I just like the way that what is the one guy's name? The immortal, who's like was in prison and had all spikes.
Oh, Bond.
Bond, yeah. I like the fact that, you know, like he calls her a dude. Like, you know, doesn't he call her a dude?
Jericho?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you need to be more womanly.
Yeah. And then like he always like takes her clothes. He just messes with her throughout the whole entire
he fucks
thing.
her around with it.
Yeah, but then like let's go to Bond, and like you're saying Bond and what
Melodinas?
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, Melodinas or something.
Yeah.
The fact that how they communicate is by fighting each other, because Bond wants to kill him. Bond does.
There's a certain reason why he wants to kill him.
Because he wants to be stronger than him. That's the whole reason.
No, there's a certain reason.
Oh, there is? Oh.
There's a reason why.
Just that they fight all the time, and that's how they become friends. I mean, like Bond, I always thought that was going to turn
in the beginning. Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah, it was always going to turn on him. And, you know, like
hell, when they first meet, they do that little Bond.
Yeah.
And they like punch each other,
exactly.
like getting weak. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's just like I like that whole aspect of, like they're friends, but they fight, all the time. It's just like, that's how they communicate, is by fighting.
Yeah.
And like Bond is one of my favorite characters. I don't like his outfit too much though.
No, I'm not digging the outfit at all. I think they change it due time.
Oh, good. Because I think it's kind of little like, woo,
Yeah, it's a little too much.
Yeah.
The pig is awesome.
The pig is awesome. I like the pig.
Even the main girl, like I thought I was gonna get really annoyed with Elizabeth. But I liked Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know, because she was always like being like in the beginning.
She couldn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. In the beginning, when she was first fighting him, she was like, "Oh, I want to help. I don't know how. I don't know how," and crying about it all the time. And I was just like, "Stop crying. You're beautiful. Stop crying. Okay?
Stop. You're beautiful. Yeah, I'm beautiful.
and then like but like when she's like then she finally like like, hey, I'm gonna get hit, she gets hit basically.
Yeah.
And then she learns to be a little more stronger.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he can't cook work shit.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. And then he's all dressing her up.
Yeah, that little short skirt and everything. Yeah. And then the pig's always like trying to stop him from being a pervert too much.
Even Goyer, what his name is?
Which one?
Goyer or whatever. The guy who maybe I shouldn't get into it. I won't get into it.
Yeah.
Spoil it. Yeah, but 7 Days is a must.
And like you said, with King's character, I like King's character. The fact that he looks like a little kid, but he's actually a big dude.
Actually, it's the opposite.
It is the opposite.
Yeah, because he uses the big dude as his disguise.
Yeah, the insecurity.
Yeah. And then he's actually the Fairy King. He's a little kid. His sister is like that.
But I love his weapon, the spear.
Oh my god, his spear, and just the fact that he can fly. It's awesome.
And
especially when he's going. And his rival.
Yeah.
His rival.
Oh yeah.
What his name was.
His best friend. It was his best
friend. Yeah, it's awesome.
And he wouldn't die.
He would not.
Yeah.
And it was very emotional.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I agree with that one. It was very emotional when he.
Going from 7 Deadly Sins, we'll talk about 2 more big ones from the Anime 101, because these are all great anime that you should check out. Another huge one that got very big up there with Naruto and I believe even One Piece is Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about Attack on Titan.
I have the Mikasa pop right here.
Yep.
Attack on Titan, I've seen the live action movie, no shit. So we won't.
I never actually seen the live. Oh, is that the live action with
It's Japanese.
Oh yeah. I seen the previews for that.
It's terrible.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, but we're talking about the anime series.
Yeah. Okay.
Attack on Titan season 2, I think, comes out this year. So you seen season 1?
I haven't seen it all the way.
Okay.
I'm only on episode 5 right now.
Okay, so Attack on Titan has to deal with Eren, Mikasa. Titans come in their village and destroy. And
that big one is what
Colossus Titan.
Yeah.
They devour the village because they're behind walls.
Yeah.
There's different kind of walls spread out in the area. They never venture off deep into there because Titans are there to kill them. Attack on Titan just got super popular.
Yeah.
And the animation is crisp. The animation
I love
is
the
awesome.
animation. Yeah,
I really love the use of how they take on the Titans, like their gliders or whatever they want to call them.
Oh yeah,
their swords, so to speak. I really like their outfits, their military kind of outfits.
I love their outfits. And I love the symbols that they have on their outfits. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And their little. They go like this, their little salute.
Oh yeah, the little salute that they do. Yeah. I like the fact that I mean the one that's very popular, the symbol right now is the wings, the blue one and the white one, and I know that's not theirs. They have the cross swords. On theirs, but I do like at Hot Topic they had a green jacket that I wanted to get with the Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that one so bad, but it wasn't in my size. I was like,
I
know exactly.
Attack on Titan is definitely an anime that any newer anime person or any newer person who wants to get into anime, you go to Attack on Titan.
Yeah, because
Attack on Titan is the most popular. It was a really good series. I really liked it. I don't love it. I really like it though. I think because of the fact Eren, I don't really like his character.
His character, like I said, I'm only on episode 5, but I notice his character. He wants to get stronger. He wants to beat this Titan. That hopefully I'm not spoiling it for everyone. It is mom.
Yeah.
He wants to, and the Colossus one that broke the wall.
Yeah.
He wants to get back at those he wants revenge, basically.
Yes.
And he sucks as being a soldier. He sucks at it.
I mean, there's a certain point where he becomes like a badass. But
that's what I hear. Yeah.
He just comes off as.
Yeah.
No, I like Mikasa.
Yeah, Mikasa, yeah.
But Mikasa has a brother complex.
Yeah.
Or like she's pretty much in love with him.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying.
I know. The one scene where he tells her, you should cut your hair. And she cuts her hair. Because he said so. And then, Mikasa, she's a beautiful girl when she's older.
Yeah.
And like everyone likes her. And she's all around like a perfect soldier.
Yeah.
But and there's this one guy who does like her and he like tries to talk to her, but she likes Eren.
She likes Eren.
Yeah. And then the other one I really can't stand is the blonde one.
Armin.
Yeah.
Armin. Armin needs a haircut.
Armin needs a haircut, yeah. But he is more of the tactical, like I see him as a general, as an officer, not a fighter. He's not a fighter.
He's not a fighter. He's definitely more a tactician and more of tactical, like you said. But he still comes off as kind of like
a whiny little bitch.
You just don't really necessarily like the character. Yeah. So, and really, honestly, I think when I'm watching a series, I'm like rooting for the Titans more.
Really?
Yeah, because I really like the designs of the Titans.
Yeah,
and how just like
goofy they look,
crazy it is. Like it looks creepy. They look creepy. But we also moving on from Attack on Titan because Attack on Titan is definitely the medium of. That's the go-to.
I think we should do a podcast too on just on Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. We'll do 7 Deadly Sins and Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I know somebody wants to Attack on Titan. Real quick, but the main one that really got me into the hardcore anime, like to really venture off and look at some stuff, was Akira.
Yes. Wait, now, when you say Akira, is this the movie Akira, right?
The movie Akira.
Okay.
The manga, I have the manga right there. It's amazing as well. But the movie Akira changed the game.
Yes, I agree.
I think it was like at the time was one of the most. It definitely had the most money going into it, and it was one of the most high grossing films.
Yes.
Akira is so mind blowing, so well written. It has to deal with Kaneda and Tetsuo. Tetsuo who gets these powers.
Yeah.
Like, think Xavier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Think of X-Men. But he's actually he's gang.
Yeah.
He's gang related.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so Akira is another one that is just simply amazing. The animation's amazing, the music's amazing. It's very in your face, a lot of blood in there, a lot of gruesome imagery. But Akira is definitely one of the pioneers. If Dragon Ball Z is one of the most action-packed. Yeah. The pioneer of action. Akira was the most pioneer of definitely. How can I say it?
I would say movie.
It definitely was because Evangelion was definitely a mind-blowing. Too. But so we talked a lot about anime. We talked a lot about the newer ones, the older ones, and what people should get into it. But definitely a fantastic. If you want to get into anime, get into it. Because there's a lot of different different anime out there, a lot of different genres, a lot of anime that could suit you. And dub versus sub, people prefer dub, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Some animes you're not going to get dub because they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But sub is also really, sometimes sub prevails as well too, because like I said with Naruto, it's just a lot of better experience because of the voice acting. But overall, that was the anime really 101. What you really need to know was the big anime and some of the independent ones.
Very helpful, actually. Very helpful. I'm actually going to look at some of those anime tonight. To see.
Go on, log on. So you already saw Seven Deadly Sins, which is awesome. Attack on Titan, you should finish that up. Code Geass, maybe. Elfen Lied for horror, like just great, great animation. One Punch Man for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out One Punch Man.
Even the newest anime right now I'm watching, Boku no Hero Academia, is like definitely like an X-Men type anime. Definitely you should check out. So I want to thank Super Nerd 81.
That's right.
For joining me, aka Superman James. And where can we find your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is gonna be Super Nerd 81. Just simple like that. And I'll be doing this mainly like reviews of superheroes and everything.
Yeah, and then you're gonna do the unboxing of Marvel.
Yes, I'm gonna do some unboxing of Marvel collection core, also Funko Pops, some action figures, and maybe some video games. Not too much video games, just like maybe like the more popular ones that are coming out, like Overwatch. I'll be probably doing a review on.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome. You can check me out, Dan Man Reviews, on my second channel, where I just do mostly reviews and some top 10s and all that stuff.
Go check him out, guys. He knows what he's talking about with his reviews.
I know. And then, of course, subscribe to this channel. This is going to be all podcasts, and I'm pretty sure we should do the Seven Deadly Sins podcast.
I'm 100% on board.
I'm ready to rewatch the shit out of that.
Yeah, I probably will rewatch it too.
Yeah. Seven Deadly Sins podcast will probably be next for me and Super Nerd 81.
Yes.
And of course, me and Jeffrey are going to be probably doing a 90s rap podcast on Saturday. We might get Super Nerd 81 in on it. We'll see if he has time for his schedule.
Oh, I will.
You can also find us at Saiyan Podcast on Twitter if you want. Follow us. Check out our links to our videos and stuff. Check out our tweets. And thank you guys for listening, man. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for checking it out. And if you are new to the anime game, I hope this was helpful for you. There's a lot of anime history. There's a lot of just anime out there, so it's kind of hard to cover every single aspect of it.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. I'm Dan. I'm Goku Dan.
That's
I'm
right.
Goku Dan. This is Super Nerd 81,
aka Superman James.
We'll see you guys later, and we are out.